runs out. He's going to get some collard greens, macaroni and cheese, yams,
some wings,
jerk chicken, and catfish.
A lot of upsets today.
We're eating good here at the GGL.
That's what it's all about.
Ethan upset my man Waze. I upset the bully. Lala upset Red.
Let's take a quick look at that bracket so far. Like he just said, Young Sag and Red Grant faced each other. Red Grant came out on top, and we just saw the epic conclusion to the Redwoods versus Lala matchup. So unfortunately, we won't ever get a chance to see that Red versus Red matchup that we've been waiting on.
We won't.
We're not going to happen in GGL number 4. Maybe we'll see it in GGL 5. Yes. Now we're getting ready for our next 2 matches. Elroy has been waiting this entire time. Ethan was able to take care of Waniac in the first round. Now Ethan going to have to battle Elroy for a shot into that Final 4. And our other matchup that we highly anticipated. This is one of the biggest matches of the day. We got Trip Loke and JC. JC, you know, has bars. Like bars.
Yes.
JC known for having those bars. Trip Loke, you know, he's been working on his game. His game has drastically improved over the last month since the last GGL event that we've had.
Well, I've played them both, and playing them both, I'm not going to say what the score was, but they're pretty evenly matched.
Dan Rue's in a different caliber of Madden player, so him saying that.
They were evenly matched from my point of view.
They were evenly matched against you.
From my point of view, yeah.
So that means to each other, it should be a good game.
It should be a great game.
Okay.
Hold on to your horse saddles.
Once again, shout out to our sponsors, Lighter Leash, coming through with these cool little keychain lighters. So link it to your belt loop or your
whatever you want.
Yeah, belt loop, wherever you want to stick it to, purse, I don't know, whatever you're carrying.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, you know, I don't like to keep them on leaches.
No.
At that point, I set them free.
You're right.
But you put your lighter in there, and nobody gets to walk away with it. So you got that to keep.
Trip Loke.
So we got Trip Loke versus JC, and the matchup between Big Snoop Dogg and Ethan gonna be underway shortly.
Yeah. Ethan said he's prepared, but we'll find out.
I didn't get to go the first time. Now I'm gonna take it. No. All right. Guys, we're getting our first look. Big Snoop Dogg on the sticks. Snoop Dogg versus Ethan. First time we're seeing the appearance of Elroy Bernard Jetson. And just like that, we cut into the game, and he cuts into the scoreboard.
Yes, sir, he does. As expected, though. As expected.
You know that there's a reason he's a two-time
Two-time.
champion.
Two-time. For this year. Adding up.
That's just Madden 2019 and the GGL.
Yeah, we talked about it, and we had a little quick talk with him earlier, and said he was similar to the Bill Russell.
You know, he was doing this back in the 90s.
Yes.
He was doing this back before I was in high school.
If you were in the WWE, you would have a few championship belts. He is the SmackDown champion.
The People's Champion.
Woo! Ric Flair. The People's Champion.
So Snoop Dogg put in an early 7 points on the board. Ethan, you know, I hate to say that he's outmatched here.
I mean,
he's just going to have a good game.
He's got to have a great game.
He's got to have way better defense than we saw in those first 20 seconds, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Otherwise, this thing will get out of hand quickly. Elroy known for putting people in the donut shop and leaving them there all game.
And Elroy has great defense, too.
Oh, Ethan breaks free.
Oh, wow.
Makes it almost to the 50-yard line.
I mean, he needs a lot more of that this game. Let's just put it that way.
A lot more of that.
Whatever that was, we need a lot more of that.
It's all right, Ethan looking very focused right now. Not shaken at all by that early 7-0 lead that Snoop Dogg put on him. Now, Dan, I know you've played against Snoop Dogg a lot.
Yes, we have.
So my question is, which one is better? The offense from Snoop Dogg or the defense?
Elroy's got great defense. I like his defense. I think his defense has really stepped up. He likes to run the big nickel. He'll switch it up to the 3-4, cover 3 underneath, and I mean he's mastered it. Those 3 defenses, you know. We talked about it and we helped each other out. You know.
So would you say that because of his defensive superiority, that's the reason why he's able to leave so many people in the donut shop? Not necessarily because he has such great offensive production, but because he does such a great job shutting them down on defense.
He has great user skills. That's what separates him. If you notice his defense, his user skills are there.
So to break that down for the people that may be watching at home that may not be that familiar with Madden, by user skills, you mean his ability to click onto the player and then make it the play himself, as opposed to waiting for the computer to do things like catch, intercept, or strip the ball.
He doesn't let the game play for him.
Gotcha. He's actually out there playing the game.
Just like that. He stopped him out, 4th and long, 3rd and long. I mean, he stopped him using his user skills.
So still super early. Ethan gonna have to punt it away. What I know from experience, I've seen it many times. You don't want to let them get a commanding lead in the first quarter.
No, you don't.
I've never seen someone rally back after going down severely in the first quarter to Snoop Dogg.
Wouldn't happen. It's not gonna happen.
Defense is just too good. The focus is too good. He's been chilling this entire time. So his thumbs are well rested also. So we're looking for some.
Yeah, I heard.
We need the GGL official thumb masseuse.
Yes.
Yeah, a masseuse. We need a thumb masseuse for the GGL.
Masseuses.
Yeah, masseuses.
Plural.
Yeah. What is the plural of masseuse?
Masseuses. Masseuses.
We're gonna say it's masseuses. Somebody put in the chat. Let us know in the chat what the plural of masseuse. Anyway, we need some people to come rub their thumbs. That's what we. that's what we need.
Rub the thumbs.
Crossfire with the big facts. That 7-point gap getting bigger. Quick, says Dread Central. Shout out to Dread Central in the chat over there on Mixer. Shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube.
Stanky Dank.
And Twitch. Show some love across the board.
Those guys.
Stanky Dank 913. I wonder what Stanky Dank does in their free time.
Probably some Mary Jane. Good friend of Peter Parker's.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Yes.
I thought Spider-Man's name was Miles.
It wasn't it? Oh, well, oh. Yeah, big shout out to the new Spider-Man, Miles. I love diversity. I love how they just changing up the line.
Wait, you love diversity?
Yeah, of course.
I never would have guessed that.
I like diversity and the African-American women. Hi, how are you? I'm Dan Rue, single. I love black women, love long walks on the beach, and I love playing Madden.
And Pablo Neruda love poems?
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. There's all the things. Dan, unfortunately for you, I don't think there's that many women watching the broadcast right now.
Well, hopefully on YouTube, Twitch.
Yeah, there you go. Once we put it on YouTube, then there you go.
You know, we can
Your target audience.
Find these.
Speaking of targets, Elroy finding the hole and driving straight through it. Picking up a lot of yards there. That's going to be a fresh first down. Ethan's really got to step up his defense here. You cannot allow Snoop to go through that big of a hole.
I noticed one thing about Elroy. He switches the blunt from the left to right side of his mouth, depending on how serious he is.
So which one's the serious side?
Now he's serious. When he leans over.
So it's the lean to the right, that's the serious.
Yeah, and the relax is to the left.
Let me put some more points on the board there, Elroy.
Yeah. And then when he's more relaxed, he puts it on the other side.
Okay. At what point does Ethan need some milk?
Right now. right now. Ma'am, do we have any milk?
Right now.
Do we have any milk? Vitamin D?
Yeah, we're looking for
2% maybe.
The official milk sponsor
Soy.
of the GGL.
I'm checking the fridge.
Elroy back in the formation.
We don't have any milk, but we have some juice for me.
Well, right now, Elroy with all the juice and all the time to throw. Big throw down. Oh! But the interception, Ethan said not today.
Well,
he said he wasn't going down 14.
Not
Takes
today.
it off there. Now, Snoop known for having big plays and also takes big chances. That time it didn't pay off. Ethan was there with the good defense and able to get the interception.
Yeah.
Now, before this, if you guys didn't join us for the pre-show, Snoop said he would love to see someone knock him off. It hasn't happened yet.
It will happen in the future because everyone falls at one point in time.
You know what? GGL 1 went to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
GGL 2, we switched things up, played a little Mortal Kombat 11, partnered up with Warner Brothers for that, did the release for that game. Had an outside champion there that beat Snoop in the finals.
Wow. To a girl. Well, sometimes we lose to girls.
And sometimes we win.
Sometimes we win.
GGL also came back, rallied it in GGL number 3, where Snoop picked up the hardware for a second time, and now brings us to present day GGL number 4, round number 2, Snoop Dogg versus Ethan.
That was a great stop on defense, though, for Ethan.
So for those of you all that are wondering what's happening in the Triple Oak JC game, the reason why we haven't switched over to that game yet is because in the second quarter, that game has still remained scoreless.
Yes.
No one getting on the board so far. So we're seeing tough defense between those two, but no one with the offensive prowess to get inside the end zone.
Von Miller to the outside. Elroy shows his defense like I know it well. It's very great. If he keeps it up.
3rd and 23.
I mean,
that end zone's looking really small on the other end of the field.
Very far away.
At this point, you got to worry about almost a safety. Oh, going to break free, going to run for a few.
Smart move, but I would definitely punt the ball.
So you're not going for it on 4th and 8?
No, too early in the game.
4th and 8, down by 7.
Too early in the game.
Knowing the offensive production that comes out of Snoop Dogg, you're not going for it here?
He's got a little confidence because he stopped him last drive, so he's hoping he can do it again.
No, but Ethan said, remember when we did our interview with Ethan, he said, no mistakes, play smart.
Yeah.
So that's what he has to do here. Here's a big return by Snoop. Ethan trying to chase him down. Snoop going to get out of bounds. Snoop Dogg with a big look of focus here. You got to wonder what play does he have in store here.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's going in the bag. He's switching it up.
He has a big bag of tricks. I've seen him go through a few playbooks. Just when you think you have him figured out, he comes out with something new, and that's what got him 2 championships to this day.
Exactly. You know what they say, tricks are for kids. And he's not having it today because he's in his Lucky Charms.
Tricks are for kids and, or Bishop.
Or Bishop, yeah. Yeah, Bishop.
You hear what I'm saying, Jack?
Jack.
Church.
Good first down.
Elroy picking up a first down there with Vic. Vic throwing cross-body, grabbing the first down.
If Elroy can score right here.
If he can score right here.
It looks like the way his defense is playing, I think he's definitely going to pull away with this one. This early in the game, I will say that.
You know, that's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement.
Bold statement. Also, again, you're making your prediction after he's in the league.
Yes.
We talked about this. You got to make your prediction. We're gonna make you write. We need some paper. We're gonna make Dan write down the rest of the bracket before we get
This is Vegas, and I will write for the second half. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and bet on the second half. Oh man, I like how he's switching it up though.
You know, it always seems like Snoop has so much time in the pocket. Just watch.
He's got a great offensive line.
Look how long he has to throw the ball.
He's moving around that
Giving his
pocket
receivers so much time to get open. Moving the chains, moving downfield, systematically taking care of the defense of Ethan.
Exactly.
As the second quarter is coming to a close in that Triple Oak JC game, still remains scoreless.
Remaining scoreless.
You know, that actually makes that game pretty interesting, though, because that means that game is going to go to the play calling that happens towards the end of the game.
Exactly. And that's the exciting games.
Oh, this one's going the other way.
Back and forth on the other side of the ball. Back and forth.
Elroy being brought down by 3. 3 players to bring down 1.
Yes.
But you know what? It kept him out of the end zone. Ethan doing a good job so far of not letting this game get out of hand. So far, only down by 1. So you make your way down the field, you grab that touchdown, you grab the field goal, you're right back in this thing.
Yes. You know, Snoop Dogg just...
Oh, there's a...
Well...
That's a dagger.
That's a dagger.
Not quite a full sword, but that's a dagger.
That's a dagger. Yeah, dagger.
Right in the side.
Yeah, in the side. Right?
That one's got to hurt.
Yeah. Needle in a haystack. Bitch.
And with this kick, Snoop Dogg going to take a 14-0 lead over Ethan.
Well, just from seeing how the defense has performed his first 2 drives against Ethan, I feel like he won't be able to score on Snoop. It's been nothing but big loss of yards each drive.
So you hear that, Ethan? I'm on your side, Ethan. I believe in you. I believe you'll get some points on the board. Dan Rue said you won't get anything on the board. He said you're going home in the donut shop.
Yes, the Shipley donuts are on the way.
He said Randy's is right around the corner. Go grab a pair on the way out. I would have taken that from Dan Rue.
Well, sometimes you have no choice.
Said, prove him wrong, Ethan. Prove him wrong. We can hear a little trash talk there. The bully who was knocked out of this tournament already.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what he says. He's out of the tournament,
Yeah.
so...
Giving Ethan advice. Ethan's still in the tournament. Ethan with laser-like focus.
Yes, he is in the zone. Let's see what he does right here.
3rd and 19 situation. Got a long way to go just for a first down. Lots of time dropping back.
And he's going
Big
for the
throw.
For the one-on-one.
We talked about those user skills from Elroy, and there's a perfect example as he gets the interception and is going to go the other way.
Prime time. Deion Sanders.
You know, Dan, I don't really play Madden, and even I knew that was going to be an interception.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta. You can't lob it up there like that, especially when you have a player like Snoop who has such good user skills.
You know, the thing is, at this point, it's not looking good on Ethan's side, and noticing how Elroy is watching the other game as he's playing this one, his confidence is pretty
Snoop
high
getting
right now.
a scouting report on the other game. Well, Dan, unfortunately for him, there's not much to check out as that game is in the 3rd quarter and still remains a score of 0-0.
Exactly.
So neither player able to get it done so far. This game could come down to a field goal.
You notice how the blunt switched to the left side of the mouth, so now he's more calm.
That's the casual side.
That's the casual.
As Dan Rue pointed out earlier.
We've played a lot of Madden in our days, and I've noticed that one thing about him. When he's calm, the blunt is on the left side of the mouth.
Is that his tell? That's what that is?
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of time.
Lots of
Gonna
time.
roll out.
There it is.
Look at that. Every time. Just finds an open receiver. You know, the key is his receivers keep moving. Even at the end of their route, they readjust, and because he has so much time after he rolls out, he finds an open man.
Exactly.
How do you defend against players like that?
Well, he needs to blitz. So now he's in the red zone. The blunt's to the right side of the mouth. That means he's more serious.
Oh, brings it down. Gonna grab the first down. Both feet land in bounds. All right, Dan, so I know we're only in the end of the second quarter, but at what point do you say, you know what, it's over?
5 minutes ago.
Dan Rue calling this thing back in the first quarter.
5 minutes ago.
Ethan, I still believe you'll put something on the board.
Yes, an L.
Besides your name.
Besides your name, Jesus. Elroy rolls out.
Elroy rolling out.
With
He
the
might
block.
take that to the house. Oh, fumble. Big fumble there at the 1 yard line.
It's okay. He's in a really bad position. He's on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that's
right
not good for Ethan.
Not at all.
That's not good for Ethan.
If I was Elroy, I would send the heat.
We've seen systematically Elroy has hit him for a loss of yards, and now he finds himself with almost no backfield.
Yeah, none at all. This is the part where he has to send the heat.
Yeah, he has about 57 inches to play with
He's
right
looking
now.
at the outside running backs to dump it off real quick. Or
he's going straight down the middle. Oh, he brings that down.
Uh-oh.
Can Elroy chase him down? He's going to dive, shoestring tackle.
Oh.
Not able to get there, so there we go. Ethan able to get on the board, putting up 6, grabs his field goal, going to be 7, only down by 1. Early in the third quarter.
Yep. I mean,
Dan, we may still have a game on our hands.
they still have a game. He sent the heat, and
You know what?
I'm not gonna
Dog bit on that. Ethan took advantage.
He did. You know what it was? He put the blunt on the left side of his mouth and got comfortable.
He got too comfortable.
That's what it was.
Ethan not going to run this one out of the end zone.
No. But Ethan is still yet to really score when it comes to just playing regular offense. That was a blitz, an all-out blitz, trying to get a safety.
No, don't take away points from Ethan. You said he wasn't going to score any points. I said Ethan would score. Ethan scored.
You did, okay, yeah.
He got don't try to negate these points at this point.
Well, I mean,
Those are 7 very hard-earned points from Ethan.
you're right. Okay, I'll give you that. I will give you that. I will agree with you on this. You're right.
And he got the ball back to start the third quarter. If he can put up 7 points here, we have a tie game.
You're right. If.
Yes.
If is a big word for 2 letters.
And on the other game, guys, just to give you an update, it's still 0-0 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Exciting stuff over there, Dan.
Great stuff.
Exciting. Trip Loke and JC. Also, shout out to the girls from Heavy Hitters. Dan, you see those girls in the back of the room?
They were very nice.
Yeah, they are very nice.
Yeah, just not.
I personally don't partake, but I did make my way by the table to say hello.
You did. Did you shake hands? By chance, you shook hands.
I'm not a big handshaker.
You bump.
Yeah, no, fist bumps. Fist bumps.
The thing is, I learned when you run into women, you never know if they're married, boyfriend, or whatever. So I did some research and I watched.
So you shake hands to see if there's a wedding ring?
Well, sometimes I do. There's a great pick by Elroy right there. Defense.
Oh, that's going the other
strong.
way. Oh, that's Ethan. We had so much hope.
So back to what I was saying. I learned from J. Cole, the rapper. J. Cole, I saw him on the sideline with Beyonce and Jay-Z, and out of respect, he shook Jay-Z's hand, dapped him off, and then he looked at Beyonce and did the same thing. I respect it. You never know. You just got to stand your ground.
All right. I'm pretty sure J. Cole knew that Beyonce was married to Jay-Z.
Well,
just throwing that one out there.
The thing
I'm not
is,
sure.
The thing is,
but I'm pretty sure he didn't need to.
But the thing is, the way I said, I meant to say is, how guys always being a little extra and stuff. He respects.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. You have to respect somebody of that caliber.
Of course.
I'd say that's the same thing that you see with the Boss Dog and Boss Lady.
Yeah, yes, of course.
You must pay respect to the Boss Lady. Shout out to the Boss Lady, Boss Lady Entertainment.
She's probably in the dance studio right now cooking some fire dance moves up.
Do you watch her Instagram stories?
She be dancing.
She be doing those dance routines.
I love it. You know, being a dancer myself, I really like it. Oh, wow. Megatron.
Elroy just finds a way to get up the field. Like, that play didn't even look the greatest. It probably picked up 30 yards. Slipping, sliding, falling.
You know what? Whatever works. It is Madden.
You know, it's like all the momentum is just on
This is
Snoop's
something
side.
unusual. I actually don't see a blunt in his mouth right now, so I'm unpredicted right now.
So you don't know what he's thinking right now.
I don't know what he's thinking
You know,
right now.
it's because you tried to call out his tell, and he said, "You know what? He said,
switch the game
Yeah,
up.
he changed the game on you. But that's what he does in Madden. Every
Yes.
time you think you got him figured out, he does something different. Vic dropping back, plenty of time to throw. Short pass to Johnson. Johnson going to stay inside, getting taken down there. Going to pick up a couple.
Yes, sir.
Finds himself in a 2nd and 6 situation, still
game
up
for
by 7.
You know, I love how he's switching.
Oh, guys, there's a surprising turn of events in the Triple Oak JC game. At the end of the 3rd quarter, with 13 seconds remaining, the score is now 0-0.
Yes. Yes. You know, exciting over there.
Big stuff.
You know,
Big stuff.
The biggest number I've seen on there is the play clock.
You know, it's funny. These two in the chat go after each other pretty often. You see a lot of chat between these two, but today,
No words.
no words. Oh, but there.
Oh,
There,
wow.
finally, we're getting some action.
I'm a round of applause for the first score of the game coming into the end of the 3rd quarter. He did a sea walk, and he said on hood, gangster.
I don't think you said it that way.
No, he didn't say it that way, but he said it that way.
Which way?
That way.
Which way? That way.
That way.
Elroy looking to put another 3 points on the board. Gonna make this a 10-point game if it goes.
Yes, sir.
Able to get that one to fall. Going up 10. All right. Now is where Ethan's got to get worried.
Yeah.
A minute 45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Down by 10 points. Solid 2-possession game. That means you need to score here, a quick stop, and a score again.
Exactly. And it's going to be really tough the way Elroy's defense has been playing.
Triple Oak versus JC.
Yep.
Meow. Thank you, beautiful hand that came from the side. Everyone in the chat wondering where that beautiful hand came from.